The primary purpose of the CAF podcast is to express platform for creators to express their personal views or opinions without restriction or censorship. All views or opinions expressed during the CAF podcast are solely those of individuals expressing such views or opinions and does not reflect the views of the CAF podcast.
DatPiff.com world premiere.
Yo, I just got the new thing for the summer.
All right, here we go.
We can kick it like Luke King for the summer.
Boom. Summertime in the calf, man. We want to welcome y'all back to another episode. This episode is kind of how did Chelsea say it? Postpartum to Pride Month. I can't remember how she said it, but I said I was going to use it as a title. But this episode is the post to the month. I was trying to find somebody for this conversation, probably like 3 weeks ago, but couldn't find it. Had to reach out to Mama Chastity. Shout out to her. She made a phone call, set it up, got it up, and here we is. So we want to welcome to the calf, and this is the part I forgot. You forgot to send me y'all intro.
Ooh,
so this how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the people. So the floor is yours.
All right. So my name is Jeremy, aka Chucky, aka Fine Shit on Instagram.
Fine Shit on Instagram. Okay, I see how this gonna go. Let's roll.
So I am in my 30s. I'm not gonna tell you my age, but I'm a down-to-earth person. I enjoy, socializing. I enjoy singing. I enjoy, several things about life, but most of all, I enjoy spending time with my husband, who is not currently with us. He will be here shortly. I'm big on family. I'm big on friends. I'm there for everybody that needs me. I'm loyal to a fault. And yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
So we want to welcome first Jeremy and Rashad to get on later. We're going to welcome them both to the Calf podcast, man. Welcome to the Calf.
Thank you. Feeling welcome already.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm glad you got your drink, because we tell people whatever you need to feel comfortable, because I don't know about you, but most people, this is their first time ever getting on the podcast, and they don't know which way to go, how this going to be, or what we're going to say. But we always tell people here at the Calf, we can get a little ratchet, but the most important thing, we want to have a good conversation.
Right.
Because we don't know who's going to watch this video, but if it just helped one person, we did our job.
Understood. And I'm here for it.
All right. So, Jeremy, the first question that we ask in the CAF, and we ask everybody this question, is how is your mental health?
Mental health. So it's no secret amongst my friends, family, anybody. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I struggle with that from time to time. Currently, I'm on a better path mentally. I have done everything that I could possibly do to make sure that I protect my peace and my mental health, especially with coming, with being in a gay lifestyle, having a mother that's a preacher, and, just having to set hard boundaries and, just standing on, we're going to have a good conversation, standing on, what I believe, and also respecting the beliefs of others.
We finna have a conversation, because yeah, you kind of that kind of messed up a lot of questions. So
did it?
It did. Hold on, we're gonna get to it, and then no. This is a question. That's a question I ask women. You a male, and you mentioned male. Well, the next question I usually ask is because we usually get a lot of women. It's like it's hard. I don't know what it is about black men in general, but we usually get a lot of women. So I always ask a woman this question: do you have protection, and are you licensed to protect yourself?
So it's funny you asked me that. So we're in Texas. We don't really need a license to carry or nothing like that. But
True.
One of my friends, we recently started doing like little small get out the house things. And we recently researched like getting our license to carry. So I'm actually scheduled to take a class at the end of this month to get licensed. And I don't carry a weapon only because I know me. And I know if I feel threatened, you're going to lay down. That's just me. Now.
So that right there, a lot of women say that, but I told them you don't have to get the one that pow. You get the one that zzz.
Yeah, so
So
I'm thinking of like, okay, when you say protection, I immediately think of, do I have a gun? Now, in other protection means, do I have that? Yeah, I got a taser, I got mace,
okay,
but like as far as extreme measures, which I mean, a little bit too much more information. I live at Oak Cliff. I'm in the hood, so being in Oak Cliff has really taught me that protection is a big thing. So, especially, in Texas in general, but Oak Cliff specifically, you're going to need a gun at some point or another.
yeah. So like my sister, she's in Texas too, but she didn't want a gun. So I was like,
Mhm.
all right, get a taser. Now the reason why I always tell people, well, not people, well, women, I said, if you get a gun, you don't have to really lay somebody down. Sometimes you can fire two off in the air to let them know. And if you just got to do it, I say always aim for the leg or the or up here somewhere in the shoulder area, because at least they can live.
Right? Yeah, but okay, and it's again going back. I have been in situations when, you know, my safety has been tried. I've
Yeah.
had a stalker. Chastity can tell you better than anybody. This was what, circa 2014. I was living in Shreveport, having, a grand old time. I was in a relationship, things were cool. And then I ended that relationship because I felt disrespected. This person stalked me from 2014. What year are we in? 2026. That didn't stop until 2023.
Mm.
So I've had to get protection orders. To get, I've had to do some extreme things to protect my peace and my safety. Like, I literally got a call from someone one night and they were like, hey, he on live and he's pointing the camera in your kitchen window. Like, we see you on live. Like, what? And so, that terrifies a person. So most extreme thing I've done to get away from a stalker was I left my house, left my apartment, left everything, and I fled to Mississippi, thinking that, you can't find me here. Found me. Don't know how it happened, but you found me. You moved there.
Okay.
And so it was just like, I've been in situations to where I felt like I've had to go to extreme measures to protect my peace. So now that I've found this peace, I'll do whatever I can to protect it and defend it. So yeah, my next step is definitely to get a gun. So it's gonna be a challenge because I know he's not fond of that. He doesn't really want me to go to that extreme because he just feels like he has to protect me. But at the end of the day, and I tell him the same thing, we're both males. Like gay relationship or not, and I know some gay relationships find that balance of someone's more dominant than the other. With us, kind of it's kind of untraditional. Like it's just there's no real way to balance it. Like we both have our dominant moments, we both have our dominant traits. So I'm gonna do my part to make sure that I'm protected as well as protect him.
Man, let me just get to this part because this wasn't even part of that. No. It's not. It's that you and then the other gay dude we had on named Sherman. He got on. He had I remember. You remember I telling you when we was on FaceTime. He
Yeah.
had his stalker situation. So is this something common in gay men communities? Like, dude, like, cause I knew about women, but I was
Mm.
like, damn, this happening with gay men.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, you fine.
All right.
Yeah, dude. So going back to what I'm saying, is this something common in the gay community where it's like y'all get literally stalked? Because, like I said, I knew it happened with women, but gay men.
So it's more common than people think because I have friends that have been in that situation. I actually lost a friend in what 2020 2024. She was trans and she was dating somebody that was DL, and things didn't really go well in that situation, and he had a baby mama or something. I don't know what all the backstory was, but all I know is he ended up murdering my friend. So it's very common in the gay community to have a stalker or somebody be obsessed with you or upset about a relationship, and then things just kind of take a turn for the worse.
Now let me ask this: is it common for them to stalk you because one, well, is they upset with you or are they scared that you might out them if they on the down low?
So with the DL situation, I don't really have much experience with that, so I can't really speak to that. I do know from like hearsay and things that I've seen, DL men, that's their worst fear is being outed. And I'm not sure if that's because they're not prepared for what comes after that, or they don't know how to recover from that. So their only thing is to kill you. But with gay men, stalking 9 times out of 10 is from like that rejection or being left. Any of my past relationships, they can tell you I left peacefully. I left full, like just understanding and knowing that I brought everything to the relationship. So leaving is nothing to me. I've never been afraid to leave anything. I leave a job, a relationship, anything, because I can always start over. I am, and I tell my listeners, I have always been confident in myself. I've always been very purpose driven and very understanding of what I want out of life and what I'm not willing to accept. So from there, I mean, it's just either you get with it or you get gone.
Jesus, man. Summertime in the cap, man. We got Jeremy and soon to be here, Rashad in the cap with us kicking it. This took a toll that I wasn't really ready for. I had stuff to ask about that, but when you brought up about dealing with the stalker, I'm like, shit, like you're literally you're the second gay man that we had on here who has said the exact same thing. It's like this is why I wanted to have a conversation, because at the end of the day, stuff like this I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm not into, well, I'm not really deep into the LGBT community. I only got maybe 2 gay friends. One is somebody close to me that I got to stop saying on this podcast because I'll tell you that story at the end. But I don't know. So I'm just one of them people who's curious, because here in Jacksonville, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. It had to be like 2010. It was like 12 transgender men was murdered. And by the end of the year, it was close to 76. And that shit went under the radar like it was nothing. Like they probably had it in the newspaper, they probably had it on TV maybe once or twice, but after that, that shit was done. Nobody else talked about it. And I'm sitting here at the time, I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on where y'all are getting murdered and they not even bringing up y'all, trying to even solve the cases?
It's just like in Houston before I left back in 2022, 2023, there were like, I want to say maybe 7 or 8 gay men that were murdered around the Monroe area. I haven't heard anything about that. Like nobody's investigating it. Like we can be killed at any point in time, and it's not
nothing.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. So it was so I was just one of them people like it's a at the end of the day, it's a fucking human being.
Right.
That just got murdered and like nobody said nothing. What's going on, Rashad? How you doing? Welcome to the cab, baby.
What's up?
Okay, Rashad, Florida, Rashad.
Yeah. So let me take a pause and get back to you and go to our first 2 questions, and since you wasn't here. But the first question that we asked Rashad is in the CAF is, how is your mental health?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. We'll get ratchet later, but we got to get the good stuff out the way.
I'm good now.
Okay. And then the second one, your husband said, he said you kind of skeptical about it, but I have to ask, do you have something to protect yourself, and are you licensed to carry that protection?
I can protect myself
And that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. And let me. And the reason why I ask it like that, because in the beginning stages, I would literally ask women, "Do you have a gun? And do you have a gun license?" Well, in some states, you can, like, we had two people from New York on. They had the gun, but they didn't have the license. And they didn't want to say it out loud. So I said, well, let me switch it up. If I'm going to be here to protect black women, let me switch the words up. Do you got protection? And do you got license to protect yourself? But I know in Texas, it's open carry. In Florida, last year, we became open carry. So it's been like, I'm going to be honest with you, like the gun rate in Florida has gone down since it's been open carry. Like,
Well, I'm on paper, so.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as y'all legal, that's good. So, but let me ask you, Rashad, because he brought it up about stalking in the gay community. He said he had a stalker. Has that ever happened to you?
No, I don't play those type of games.
I can hear it in your voice. I can hear it in your voice. Like
I don't play those type of games.
Yeah, I can hear if you say get the F away from me, they know to get the F away from you. Okay. All right. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I had some questions, but Jeremy just took us off from jump, and it's like I gotta get to the question now, because as a gay man, and your mama is you say a Baptist preacher?
She is a Baptist preacher, yes.
What was that conversation like?
Which conversation? We've had 1,000.
The conversation is, Mama, I'm gay. Mama, I like men.
Woo! So I'm gonna preface this conversation by saying me and my mother are in a much better place now. Initially, when I told my mom, she did not have the best response. Her journey and her path with the church started years after I was born. Me and my mom, my mom was like 17, 18 when she had me. So we pretty much grew up together. I look at my grandma as, a strong mother figure. My mom, our relationship has always been more of, a mother-sibling bond. Like we kind of have a complicated relationship in a sense. I definitely respect her. I reverence her as my mother, but to a sense, we've had to grow up together. And she had to, like any other mother, had to learn how to be a mother. But when it came to the topic of me being gay, I mean, there were signs. Like, I remember playing with Barbie dolls and her walking in like, your daddy gonna get you. Or, something like that. But she never really spoke against it. And I remember the day that I told her, hey, I'm gay. And her first response was, why? And, I explained, well, I have these feelings, this, that, and the third. And her initial response was, I'm going to call the preacher. I'm going to call the pastor. So she called the pastor prayed. They put me in front of the church. And, it was like this big thing.
Was it like, oh boy?
Huh?
What's old boy that like I'm not gays no more? What's his name? Was it like him?
Andrew
like as you talking, that's the only thing popping in my head. I'm like,
yeah, it's like you want me to backtrack what I'm saying. And I'm not gonna say I didn't to a sense. I did like kind of push the thought out of my mind, and it did make me suicidal at one point, because it's like I can't be who I want to be. I'm not happy. And you start praying, God, take this away from me, all these different things, and then you don't get a response. You don't hear nothing. So it's like, okay, am I praying the wrong thing? Am I doing something wrong? And from there it just became, if you can't accept me for who I am, I don't know what to tell you. So we just kind of, for a while, we grew distance. And there were some other things that later came out. And I told her that she didn't have what I felt like at the time was a motherly reaction. So it created more distance, more complications. And I don't know what caused us to have a conversation, but one day we just talked about everything. And it was like water under the bridge. And I can honestly say, since that conversation, we may have had maybe 1 or 2 bumps in the road, but for the most part, if I call her right now and tell her I need her, she on the way.
So it was it.
She danced with me at the wedding. She was there for that. Like, she's a very present mother, but she's definitely big on her beliefs.
So was it like when y'all when the first conversation, was it more frictional, or it was just like I gotta adjust to now my mother not accepting me for who I am?
With the first conversation, it was friction.
Okay.
Hard friction. Like, I remember running away. Went to New Orleans with friends, stayed down there for a while. They were calling, blowing me up, and finally I came home. It just, it was just a lot of back and forth. Like, we were never on the same page. And I just come to understand that she needed time to evolve and understand things outside of her own little bubble and her own knowledge of what, because I mean, yeah, she's close to me in age, but at the same time, my mama grew up in the 80s.
Now, when we say the 80s, what like was this the?
My mama was born in 71.
Okay, when you say that, because I mean, like that. When you say 81, 80s, was she out partying, or was she really in the church?
My mama was a partier.
So the reason why I said
now.
Okay, reason why I say that because
church.
if she was in the club, she had to see gayness.
Yeah.
And my mama, she was in the club. She said she was around transgenders before transgender was even a word.
Now you see, I'm talking more about my mother than I am my father, right?
Okay.
So say this, might get some backlash. I'm cool with it. My dad has a gay sibling. He's not like out proud I'm gay, but everybody, it's like, we know. And I mean, you've done pageants, you've done this, you've done that, you've lived the lifestyle, and now he's on a different plane now. He's on a different path. So it's cool. I mean, my dad is more understanding, I feel like, than my mom, because he grew up with somebody like that in his life.
Gotcha.
My mom, it's always just been a hard no for her. But at the end of the day, I'm her child. She's gonna always love and accept me. I've come to realize that.
In here, where I usually have I have like a little studio set up, but I got to get some routers so the Wi-Fi can reach that far, because it's just terrible. And I forgot I left my TV on. Extenders. So, and I forgot I left this TV on there, but I thought it was on mute, but it just went off. So this is like this whole setup, like this poster right here would be hanging up on the wall. But I had to bring it in to my room to get this thing popping, because I ain't got time to do what I really need to do. But I'm gonna do better next time.
Question for you.
I'm listening.
Did y'all get the air feeds?
Yes, you see we in the house. You see we in the house.
Yeah, because Florida heat's something different.
Oh man, let me tell you something. I ain't adding this part. I'm gonna keep it in. So the air go out, right?
Right.
When y'all called me, it was, I want to say 12 my time, maybe 11 y'all time. The heat had the house at 103.
Yeah.
I had to take my laptop, my PlayStation. I had to take my TVs. I had to take them literally from upstairs to downstairs and just put them in a room with fans, so they wouldn't get too messed up. Because I was like, it was just too hot.
Yeah.
Like I bro, I had this I wear this cream, it smelled real good, I got from this Caribbean lady. That shit was like water. Like
they could have just buried me. Ain't no
and that's why I like apartment living. This off topic, but I like apartment living because they got that 1-800 number you can call for the emergency for them to come fix the AC. If you in the house, you gotta wait. Like, you gotta wait.
Well, it's a black man. He retired, so we call him. He'll come pop it up for like $150. Get that junk straight. It took him a day because he had to go get a part. So I had to go. I went and stayed at my mama's house. But yeah, I'm come on now. The only sweat you see is from this light.
And you know what? I just told him that. You see a little, we under lights and it's the light right there. So,
Bro, I look.
I might
So
be a little nervous. I got a little drink. So I'll be all right in a minute.
well, and that's why I'm like, whatever you need to feel comfortable, just feel do it. Because I once again, I want to have a good conversation. I ain't trying to get no gotcha moments. All right, so I ain't gonna be like, all right, Rashad, Jeremy, how many niggas y'all done turned out? Like, I ain't here for that. I ain't here for that. If you want to do that, go live.
It was gonna be live, like with audience and questions and all.
No. The reason why I don't do that is because the one time we did do it, somebody was doing it to show out. They were trying to get clout, and I was like, I don't like.
That was the only thing I was nervous about because how people are and my attitude ain't really all that well when it comes to this.
Yeah. Like they were trying to do it so it could start something, so they can have the video, and then in the comment section they could just send it to people, and they had. I'm like, bro, I don't like this. I like, nah, we do an edit. Now, if you want to go live on your IG or your Facebook, go for it. I don't care. But this video is gonna get edited. It's gonna get put out on YouTube, and that way I could do it like that because I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
So, and then on top of that, I'm dealing with a married couple. On top of that, 2 black men. On top of that, 2 gay men. So I'm trying to make sure I don't do nothing to mess us up because who knows, down the future, I might need y'all again. And if I do something today to mess that up, y'all be like, hell no, we ain't doing the Cal podcast no more. Like, no. I need people who want to come back.
Yeah.
Because literally, conversation, it rules a nation.
Yeah.
The first time I heard that, I was 21 at a strip club. A stripper told me that. No bullshit. It was a female stripper. Female stripper.
Thank you. Okay.
I was at Shreveport, Louisiana at Hustlers. Mm-hmm.
What's the club? Oh, I didn't like that place.
I don't like it now, but back then, I mean, it was all right. My cousin worked there for a little bit.
I went to Hustle. I was like, this. You got to think, I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, we're going to the strip club. I'm like, all right, we go to Hustler. Hustler was so clean. I'm like, this is not a strip club. This is too clean and it's too wide open and too much lights. Like when you go to the strip club, you want it dim because you don't want somebody to walk in to see you. See if somebody sees it, it's like is that
you? Yeah.
Right.
Jeremy, is that you? Oh man, you don't want to.
The Dreams in Houston. It's my favorite.
Like but I don't know if you ever been to Wild Orchid
in Belgium. Horrible.
Oh man! All right, Jeremy, you was doing good. Jeremy. Wild Orchid was now. Only thing about Wild Orchid, and we're gonna get back on top of that. I did like it was the lap dance. That was trash.
It's Wild Orchid. That's all I can say. I mean,
so
I think I did twice.
Oh man, when I lived in Shreveport, I was there every Wednesday because it was $5 on Wednesday.
Right.
So so that was my lifestyle. But here it is, that man. Cal podcast, man. Summertime in the Cap, man. We got Jeremy and Rashad with us, kicking with us. Jeremy got us popped off with a whole bunch of stuff. But let me get to my question. And then we'll get to some ratchet stuff later. So the story that I got of how y'all met, which was kind of weird, but it's like, and I'm gonna ask this question and y'all take it from there. Is the community that small where it's like y'all dealing with each other that much?
Yeah,
it's very small.
I have been all over the world, and I have run into the same people from Guam, Hawaii, Japan, back in Dallas. I even was on Guam with. I'm from a small town in East Texas. I was on Guam with somebody that lived 2 towns over from me. We went to school together.
It's very small. Let me say this. So I'm from Louisiana. From a small town in Louisiana called Freiburg, which is outside of Minden and all of that. So for me, growing up in Freiburg, there was no gay community. There's no LGBTQ, no flags, no none of that. So went to a predominantly white school, left there, went to Grambling State University, and it was like a culture shock. Like, oh, they really living life. They really out here. Okay. And then from there, I'm in Shreveport. And then from there, I'm in Texas. Texas was a whole different ballpark, but it's the same people. Like the same gays I saw at Grambling, the same gays I saw in New Orleans. Even when I moved to Mississippi for that brief period, it's the same gay people. Like, it's like we're all connected, like by one person, two person, whatever it may be. Like, even with him, like with us, I've been to his hometown maybe 3 or 4 times before I even know who he was. My friend at the time, she's from Dangerfield, which is where he's from, East Texas. So I used to go with her home. I would sit with her mom. We would hang out. We'd come to Dallas. We drink, we party, and then we go back to school like nothing happened. And so when we finally met and he told me where he was from, I was like, sound familiar. And I told him I've been there, and it's like, okay, I feel like everybody's connected by somebody in some kind of way.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like your ex. Y'all met.
I don't call that nigga my ex.
I'm a virgin.
Okay.
I have a. I'm sorry.
It was just a dude in passing.
I don't know what you know about them. You told him the whole story?
No. All I know is he said y'all met. Was it from his ex or your ex?
Well, our ex.
Our ex.
Surprise.
His ex. Or the dude
in
passing.
No. You heard me correctly. Our ex. Are you ready for this conversation?
I ain't got no choice. I got 40 more minutes.
Okay, so I think we can do this.
Crazy part is we didn't get to the ratchet shit yet. Come on with it.
This is gonna get ratchet. I'm telling you now.
All right.
You're gonna unlock a whole new door for you. So, what was it? Okay, start from the beginning. I met my ex in 2018. My leg was broke. There was a lot going on. It was complicated. So we were together for 4 years. And then just one day out of nowhere, he was like, we should think about an open relationship. And I was like, I'm go with the flow, whatever. Okay, cool. But backside of that, this guy added me on Facebook. Or did I add you?
You added me, definitely.
Okay, so I added him. But
the fly.
Oh.
Edit that out. Okay. We ain't got bugs.
But apparently, he's so funny. So apparently, I added him on Facebook, and then from there, it was just like we would comment back and forth casually. But he was one of my ex's friends on Facebook, and so I was like, okay, he look like he cool. He be drinking, he be having a good time, whatever. And so when he would post and talk about having a good time and partying, I would comment and be like, okay, cousin, call me, let's take a shot. And so from there, we just going back and forth on Facebook. Low-key flirting, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, cool. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the vibe I was getting.
He was definitely flirting.
Yeah.
I was just being friendly.
But it never went anywhere. So It was cool. Like, it was just casual, take a shot. And the cousin shit. And so from there...
Okay, let me pause there. Take a shot. Is that like some kind of code word?
Oh, no. We literally just take shots. Like,
through Facebook?
Yeah.
Just... Okay.
Like, he be in his corner of the world. At that time, I didn't even know where he was living, nothing like that. And so I would like we get on Messenger and
Just be like, take a shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it was my birthday, 2022. Yeah, 2022. I was drunk, having a ball. I was in Houston.
Come on now.
And they had me on to like host at this club. It was like supposed to be the latest thing that night. So we were all excited. I was having a good time. The dude I was with, he was driving. We were all, just driving. Call a messenger.
I realized it was your birthday, so I said, let me take a birthday shot with my cousin.
Come on now.
He calls me on Messenger, and in the process of him calling me on Messenger, my friend's making a TikTok, which is the whole good knees, and all that. So I'm doing a little dance. He on the phone. We taking shots. And my ex is standing off to the side. He's not engaging. He's not saying anything. He's just watching. So we get ready to go in the club. Now, mind you, maybe a month or two before is when we had the open the relationship conversation. He says, how you know him? I'm like, from Facebook. Like, you seen us going back and forth in comments and stuff like that. And then he was like, he could be our boyfriend. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I went in the club, had a ball. I'm talking about they carried me out. So I wake up the next morning looking for the Gatorade. I'm trying to find a Gatorade and, whatever else I can get some electrolytes from. So I'm trying to recover. He look at me and he like, well, he's our boyfriend. I'm like, what? What you mean? Who you talk about? What happened? What I missed? And so then he took me down the rabbit hole telling me that he reached out to him and asked him to be our boyfriend.
Meanwhile, I'm 8 shots to the win. I'm like, he literally said, you want to be our boyfriend? Yeah, sure. In the game where I'm like, oh, they trying to have a little threesome. Well, I fuck because I want to fuck him. And that was that for me.
And so, moving forward, we started.
Rashad, you're a real nigga. Go ahead.
Hey, you gonna learn.
You're a real nigga, Rashad.
You say it like you feel. So, moving forward, we talked.
I got a feeling, Rashad, if you like women, you'll be the same way.
Yeah. Full of shit. I wouldn't have married him otherwise. Okay. But shut up. So moving forward, it was almost a year later before we actually see you in person. No. It was November.
Yeah, that was the next month.
But yeah. So
Wells Fargo.
No. I said no. So moving forward, it was November, same year. We came to Dallas and we hung out, went to a girls' night at his it's now my sister-in-law, but she was hosting the girls' night and had a marvelous time. Hit it off, no problems. We went back to Houston, had a car wreck, totaled my car. And from there, it was just like, we kind of figured we're not gonna be able to do the back and forth.
But that was every other week.
Yeah, it was like every other week. Either we were trying to come down here or he was coming out there. So it was like, okay, this is getting a little stressful, out of back and forth. So me and my ex made the decision.
I also wanted to move to Houston as well.
He did, but he didn't. But anyway, so exactly. So we had the conversation. We had already lived in Dallas because I've been in Dallas.
Dragging it.
I'm telling you. I'm just telling the story. So from 2018 to 2020, I was in Dallas. So we moved back to Dallas, 2023, July. This is where things get tricky.
So I'm already up down 49 and 35, yeah. Dallas, Houston, Shreveport.
No, we're gonna be back in Dallas.
Okay.
July 2023, we're back in Dallas. We moved back to Dallas and the next day go to his family reunion as a throuple.
I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in tune. Keep talking.
Right. He introduces us to his family as a throuple. Entire family. So that happened. Next thing you know, we went to my people. Went around my people. We never used the word throuple. We never used the word couple. They just understood what it was. You know,
they knew their assignment. They knew their assignment. Okay.
Right. So from there, we met his people. Didn't really click. Didn't really vibe. Left that alone. So he moved in with us. Things were great. Had a ball. Until it was just kind of evident. And it was just like, I would say something and he would be thinking. And then he would say, I was just thinking about doing it. Or I would start talking and he would start talking and we'd be saying the same thing. We relate by quoting movies. Like, it's just, we had more in common. Now, mind you, by this point, me and the ex had been together going on 6 years. Whereas with us, at that point, it was like, what, a year and a half? So he starts paying attention, I guess you would say. And he's like, well, y'all have more of a connection. I feel left out. So we start trying to include him more. And like, we're bending over backwards for him, doing all kind of stuff. And
I'm really trying to lose that allowance.
That's true, because he was a trick. I'm not gonna lie. That's the trickiest ex I've ever had. I'll be honest. So, I mean, he would get paid, and instead of paying bills, he would pay us. And then end up asking us for money. And it's like, we just giving you back what you gave to us. And mind you, I'm cool. Like, financially, I'm straight. I'm okay. So moving on. I don't know what, like, so it was a disrespect. It was a disrespect. So he got a new car. He had been wanting a new car for the longest. He got that car and it was like everything changed. Like, he was like,
he got the car off the lot and I drove to E6 the next day by myself.
You did. I advocated for you to drive.
Boy, this nigga.
He got a brand new car off the lot and had it less than 24 hours and he took it to E6 by himself.
This nigga.
So he come back with the car and after that, it was like big dick energy. I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm outside. I'm on my own doing my thing. Now the money's still coming, so I ain't got no problem. Doing what you do.
We cool at home,
it's whatever. Just be respectful. That's all I ask. This nigga came home. I don't know if I can say nigga, but I said nigga. Nigga came home at 7:58 in the morning. And I never forget it because I rolled over out of my sleep because of the Ring doorbell notification. It was 7:58. You've been out all night. The sun beat you home. It's done. I'm not claiming you. You're not my problem. So from that point, I stopped talking to him. I was good.
I'm sorry, it's Rashad. I'm sorry, it's Rashad fucking on the whole story.
No, but he being dead ass.
Like he really like you coming with the facts and the number. Rashad, like, I took the car. I did this and that. He gave me money. He did this and that. I'm just looking to have fun. It's like, dog. Y'all should start a podcast. But go ahead.
We've been thinking about telling this story on social media for a while, but we just didn't. So
okay, because it gets better.
It gets better. So
we living in a townhouse.
We were in a townhouse. He paid the rent. We just paid the little odds and ends. He did groceries.
All right, pause. Time out. Freeze. Jeremy, Rashad. Pause. All right, so the third person, option number 3. Y'all in the townhouse.
2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms. 2 beds. And 2.5 baths.
And he's paying
the rent.
The rent. Is he living in the townhouse?
Yeah.
Okay, is he there like daily or?
Daily.
We all 3 work from home.
Yeah, we all work from home. We were there like every day.
And the dogs.
And the dogs.
Okay, continue, because I'm like, okay.
Okay.
We had the townhouse. He paid for it. Go.
So he starts doing little shit like coming in late, this, that, and third. We stopped paying attention. He brought a nigga home. I was ready to turn up at that point because the nigga he brought home was I won't say a friend of mine, but an associate.
Rest in peace.
And rest in peace to him. And so I was ready to turn up. I was ready to do all the things, but then I thought to myself, it's not your nigga, so calm down. So they went and did what they did. It was cool. The boys started coming around. So we like,
cooked for
okay,
the niggas.
this is the new dynamic. This is the new dynamic. He cooked for him. And so, because he's a cook.
Made a whole meal and then left and said, I hope y'all have fun.
Right. Gave them the whole house and we were out. Because by this point, I'm in the room with him.
Yeah, at this point, he's broken up with. So we just all in the three living together.
We just living together. We're roommates at this point. And so, yeah, option 3, that's what we call him. We call him Voldemort. Everybody knows him as Voldemort. But
on this podcast, we're going to call him option 3.
So one day, out of nowhere, he in there cooking.
Oh my God.
And when I say he was cooking, I mean chitlins, cabbage, roast with the carrots and potatoes, and he was like throwing down. Everything's fine. The boy downstairs talking to him. They have
we hadn't been talking in months.
Right. And so
finally
they're talking, and the next thing I know, I get a text message. He need to leave. I said, who? He said, Rashad, I want him gone. I said, well, if he leave, I'll leave. He didn't reply. So I went down there and I'm like, what is the trigger for? What's happening? Y'all was just talking. I was just cool. He blew his top. I want y'all out my effing house. Who are you talking to? Because I put hands and feet on you. Don't forget who I am.
So this is where I have to pause with you. Now I got to get to this nigga. When you when you hear all that, because I like everything you've been doing, what's going through your head?
I started laughing.
I see.
I had just got paid. You had just gave me an allowance.
Yeah.
I told him, take me to U-Haul. Let's go.
No, that wasn't what you said. Say what you said.
What did I say?
You said, take me to U-Haul. I'm finna go. Are you coming with me?
Yeah.
And I said, duh. And from there, the boy tried to get a little rowdy. I can't say certain things because I'm not going to incriminate myself. And so things escalated, things happened. And from there, we ended up at U-Haul. We called some friends.
This is on a Tuesday.
This is a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
At like what? 5:30. Tuesday. Go to U-Haul, get the truck, call some friends. Shout out Bonnie and Marquise. They pulled up.
A whole pack party. I got the liquor.
Pack party.
You take anything that you see and put it on that motherfucking truck.
Side note. Shout out to me because I'm the smart one. I was with him for almost 6 years. And in that 6 years, everything in the motherfucking house, that townhouse we were living, besides his stuff, everything in that townhouse is mine. The washer, the dryer, everything.
Y'all took the washer and dryer out on a Tuesday?
TVs, everything.
He got left with a couch and a cup.
That's it. And the only reason I left the cup is because they had his niece's face on it. Being honest. Everything was mine. Except for what he brought.
Still mad about some of my kitchen shit, too.
I feel like he stole that shit out the truck when we were looking. But anyway, so yeah. We moved to his brother's house for 3 weeks. We ended up applying at these apartments and got approved. Still kind of regretting that. It's another story. But we moved in and life has been great ever since. We've not had any major problems, major disappointments. Everything has been on the up and up for us. Literally. Like, I missed the money. Not gonna lie. Money was good. Because I mean, my job, they give me a nice bonus. And when my bonus hit, his bonus hit. So he would give me a vast majority of his bonus and give you some too. And it was like,
Should have sent this shit up for another year.
we could have. You didn't want to. I was fine.
I would
I'm gonna go with the flow type person.
I would have heard that, man.
Hey guys, this is Kendra. I'm the owner of Chic Creations. I'm here to bring all those ideas in your head into something magical. So feel free, if you have any custom orders you want to get, whether it's t-shirt, cups, pillows, notebooks, jersey, flyer, shot glasses, anything personal that you could think of, please feel free to reach out. You could contact me on my social media, IG at Chic Creations, or you can reach me on TikTok at Chic Creations. Feel free. I can't wait to hear from you.
Probably option 3 would not want to be an option, but yeah, that's how we met in a nutshell.
Summertime in the Caf, man. We got Jeremy and Rashad in here. Oh my God. I promise you, wasn't expecting this. Really wasn't. I had some stuff to ask. Jeremy got us popped off when he told us his story, which it was a common story I done heard. Then we found out about y'all. Then we found about option 3. Then we found about how the LGBT community is not that big. Everybody knows each other. And then we found out about this. I really wasn't this. Y'all got to start a podcast.
We really could help a lot of people. I mean,
No. It's not that y'all. No. Y'all got to start it because it's somebody in the world going through this, and it ain't got shit to do with being gay. It's just a normal relationship. Now I don't know about being with an option 3 in their life, but
that happens a lot more than you know too. There's a whole community for that, but that's another topic.
I'm sure he's not heard of the poly community. Or the straight talk, the LS community.
Right.
The lifestyle.
Bruh.
I used to be a part of that too.
Yeah, bro. Y'all like a 10 episode away from just doing, like, y'all literally 10 episodes away from never have to clock in for somebody else ever again in life. Because it's a lot, but it's funny. Don't get me wrong. It's funny as hell.
I can make it funnier. Trust me.
If he has that Me Too story.
I'm being very reserved because I feel like this is gonna get some attention. So I'm just trying to be very reserved.
Oh, I don't even know. It may not, because I don't know if option 3 even following us, but if so, oops.
Somebody's there because I'm sure it'll get to him, but it doesn't matter.
Now my next question, because I want to get back to you, Jim. What years you was at Graham?
I was at Graham. You're gonna tell my age. 2008.
That was your last year?
Because
you said 2008.
My last year was 2010.
Okay, so we was there at the same time.
Really?
I graduated from Graham.
I was asked to leave Gremlin, so there's that.
And the reason why I bring that up and this is where my whole intrigue with the whole LGBT and gayness, because when I got to Graham, my second roommate was gay, and he was a top. Now I might say I ain't gonna. Well, I'm gonna say his name, but I'm gonna blare. You might. He was.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That nigga put me on so much game. And that's when I became more open to him again, because he would tell me, "Hey, bro, talk to her. You could get her." I had a bad grade in a class. It was I want to say American history. I had like a D. He knew the professor. I ended up with a B.
Yeah. He's very known, very influential. I can't say that.
He put me up on so much game. It was crazy to this day, it's a defensive lineman. I know that nigga hate to see me.
Because you know.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Me and him have never personally crossed paths. I know of him. I don't know him personally, but yeah, he's very influential guy. I can say that,
bro.
And the thing gay people can put you on to, like if I was to write a book about my experience at Grambling, they probably shut the motherfucker down.
Bro, it was I can't think of it. The other lady name. It was another lady that he was telling me about how she was getting ran through by the baseball team. He was telling me about coaches having sex with some of the girls on campus. Like this dude I'm like, how did you know?
Sit back and watch and have conversation.
And I was like, ever since then, me and that dude been just like this because he just put me up on so much game.
Yeah.
Now the only problem that we had was I said, dog, you gotta let me know you bringing company because I just couldn't hear another man make another man. The first time I heard that, Jeremy, I got my laptop. I went to JTS. I watched porn with the volume up because I'm like, I watched a girl on girl scene. I was like, you can see the video. One thing I could to hear another man make another man moan. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that.
Now, you know how the setup was at Grand with the roommates. So I stayed in 400.
We was in Drew Hall.
I was in 400. I was in the new dorms. I had one roommate. I had one room. Shut up.
This nigga.
I had one roommate that was on the football team, and the other two. That was cool. That was cool.
I feel like you reminiscing or some shit.
I'm not reminiscing. I'm just telling.
We're going back.
Right, we're going back for a minute. So just like you was reminiscing, I mean, I black your eye. So with 400, like I said, my roommates were straight, but you know, having a gay roommate, I was thinking, okay, these straight men, they're gonna feel some type of way because you know I'm flamboyant. Like I'm femme. People like you can see me coming and you like, okay, gay boy. Cool. But right. So my roommates, they were really, really cool and accepting though. I can say that. I had no problem with my roommates. I have kept up with two of them, like, you know, social media wise. I know where they are in life. The other one, I couldn't tell you that man's name. If I see that man in the street, I'm sorry.
Now, let me say this. My next roommate was a gay dude. I don't even know this nigga. He was just real. He was just like to himself. Like he didn't want nothing. I'm like, I saw him walking from the Calv back to Drew Hall. I had a car. I'm like, bro, you need a ride? He's like, I'm good. I'll walk.
Yeah, see, my roommates wasn't like that. My roommates,
like
me and my roommates was like this. When I say me and my roommates was thick as thieves, like I would cook, they would eat. If they needed to go to the store, they could take my car. Like it was cool. Like we had no problems.
Bro, Rashad, Jay, I was in the car with Jay with the windows down. Like you saw me with him.
I'm just saying, like the other roommate in his mind, depending on where he came from and stuff, it might have just been a thing. You know, he probably just felt
a lot
like
of gay people try to stay away from, you know, hanging with straight people. Me, I don't mind. If you're comfortable, I'm comfortable.
Like, bro, the only thing on the rule was like, bro, if you're having company and you have your extra activities, let me know. I'll leave. Because one thing I know about Drew, them dads, you're gonna hear them. Like y'all had wood in 400. We had metal, and they was like you knew when I was getting it in. So I'll leave. I had no problem with it.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I'm more intrigued with it, and that's why I'm more accepted because a gay dude opened the door and showed me so much and helped me and put me on game and shit. It was like I don't see what the problem is. Like, why is there so much going on? Like I feel like if more men, I'm gonna just stick with black men. If more black men would just be like accepting, it could probably help you on the way with certain stuff, whether it's business, relationship, hell, fashion, clothes, all that type shit.
I'm gonna take a step quick.
Me and my brother, when I first came out, my brother's 15 years older than me. And so when I came out, I was kind of forced out of it. You know, my brother was a hoe. I was I had all the females, all of it. So when I came out, it was like a surprise to everybody. I don't understand how, but because I'm me, but it took a long time for me and my brother to get to where we are now. Like, that's my best friend. My brother done been to the clubs with us. Like, he was at the wedding. He best man. I look like my family, and I have a huge family, is so accepting. Matter of fact, that my generation, I would say my generation on my mama's side, I call us the Rainbow Coalition because you look at she gay, he gay, they gay. I just call us the Rainbow Coalition in the family.
That's what's up.
I never my coming out wasn't as bad as most people's. It was just, you know, it is what it is. You go through that same little shit, but it wasn't, oh, you got to get out and I'm not talking. Me and my mama, we riffed for a couple of years. Then it was just like, this is me, take it or leave it. And ever since then, we good.
That's what's up. Okay.
My daddy, he was just like, who didn't know? Okay. What them grades looking like?
That's what's up. Hey. But because and to hear that story, especially with both of y'all, I think Jeremy said he was thinking about it. Just you hear stories like that when some people, well, I'm just keep it black. When black men come out, it's like suicide is the next option.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I went through my phase just like he did. Like, why am I like this? This ain't the way, you know, because I was raised in the church too, but not as much as him. They do way too much for me. But yeah, mine wasn't as traumatic. It was just like more so people being surprised.
Because once upon a time, not long ago, you was a hoe.
If you're not my mirror over,
You gonna buy another one. Okay, I'm back.
I ain't gonna lie. See, now, and you asked me how long this is gonna be. I told you we go how good the conversation go. Like I ain't even get to my questions.
as long as I got my coffee, I'm good.
Keep it rolling.
Well, until 8 o'clock.
No, I can't because I got to edit this. But I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out. We got to bring y'all back for a part 2, and I got to bring y'all with the crew.
Okay, cool.
Cause man, it's probably I'm being honest with you. It's more to y'all, and it's just like we got to do a part 2. But I'm gonna get to our Cal podcast question. Now these questions we ask everybody. Some of the answers gonna be yes or no, fill in the blank. But if y'all try to play us, we'll be on this bitch all night until we get an answer. So the first question, this for both of y'all. Y'all got to answer separately. Love or money?
Love.
Financial literacy or health literacy?
Financial literacy.
Now this one, I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I'm asking the 2 men, but I'm gonna go with it. T-shirts and panties, lingerie, or nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
See, just like niggas. All right. Next question: is finding love harder today than it was 10 years ago?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who has the best seafood, Louisiana or Texas?
Louisiana.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that one. All right. What is something?
Seafood connoisseur.
What is something that, as a gay black man, you get judged on daily?
Everything.
Being feminine. Being feminine. I will say that.
What'd you say, Rashad?
Free. Being free.
Being free. Okay. All right. If you was to walk in a room right now of 100 men, can you spot or tell which one was gay?
Yes.
Why is that? That's like I didn't heard that shit so much. Like they say when I can't think of old boy name. He said no, it was Jason Lee. Jason Lee said he went to a Floyd Mayweather party and he said it was like 50 niggas in there. He said, bro, he was like, I didn't know you got gay friends. He was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, I ain't got no game. You were like, yes, you do. Him, and him.
So out of guy cliques, I'll say this. If it's 5 of them, at least one of them is gay and one of them will fuck around. It's 2 of them, always 2 of them. And that one for certain, okay, yeah, cool. You could probably pick up on like certain mannerisms and things like that.
If somebody brought it to your attention,
right.
you'd be like, I see it.
But the DL one, part of the spot, but at the same time, they still have their certain mannerisms as well. It's just you have to put them in the right circumstances for them to just go ahead and take the bait.
Gotcha. Waffle House or IHOP?
Waffle House.
Niggas. Vacation or guy trip?
Vacation.
What is your favorite restaurant?
Papa Do's.
I like Cheddar's. I'm simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clean there, shit.
All right, here we go. Monica or Brandy?
Monica.
Monica or Fantasia?
Fantasia.
Monica.
Okay, separate.
You finna start a war.
That's the whole goal. Now this one finna start a war for real.
Oh God.
No limit of cash money.
No limit.
You know what? I like y'all now. You know how many people pick cash money? I'm like, dog, do y'all really not pay attention to the music?
Yeah. People be mistaking things that are.
All they know is back that ass up. That's it.
That's it.
They don't know nothing else about cash money. All they know is this Juvenile taking over for the 99-2000.
And they feel like they won it all.
All right, now let me really start a real war.
Uh-oh.
Jamaica or Paris?
Jamaica.
Jamaica or Brazil?
Brazil.
Brazil or Costa Rica?
Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. I would say Brazil still.
Okay. And then the last question is the Cal Podcast question. We've been asking everybody from season 2. This is our question and our question on. Who had the better pancakes, Whataburger or Cracker Barrel?
I don't need pancakes.
Cracker Barrel.
Okay, Jeremy, we'll deal with you, but Rashad, you got to do better, my guy. You at least got to try.
I mean, Cracker Barrel is not a fan favorite for sure, but I have been once or twice. Pancakes good.
Y'all should try Whataburger.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
This is one other thing. So people think they like McDonald's pancakes. No, Whataburger make their pancakes on the spot.
Really?
It ain't 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You're gonna wait about 5 or 6 minutes.
I mean, it's Whataburger. You wait for everything. You could get a salad from Whataburger. You're gonna wait 13 minutes in the line.
Okay. All right. So, fellas, this is the part of the show where we give you the flow. You get to say what you want to say, promote what you want to promote. If you got nothing or you just want to say something, you can say whatever you want. The floor is yours.
I got a question for you.
I'm listening.
Do you feel like it's a double standard between gay black men and gay black women, or gay women, lesbians?
Now, what double standard are we talking about?
As far as acceptance.
Yes, I think gay black women are way more accepted than gay black men. Like, I'm be honest with you. To this day, I done seen a stud eat out a female and all that. I done been around gay black women more than anything. It took me get to college where it was like, okay, let me sit down in a caf with another black man that's gay and not be looking around like who looking at me with him. Like, it literally took me getting to college to get with my roommate to where it was like, this just another nigga.
Right.
To the point where now, like, I mean, I don't. It's a restaurant here in Jacksonville, got the best hamburgers in the world. I promise you. But it's a drag show though. But they got the best hamburgers.
I think I've seen it on TikTok where they do the drag brunch out there.
Yeah,
it is too.
He's a part of TikTok University, so
I almost got stationed in Jacksonville before I went to Guam.
Yeah. Oh, you was in the Navy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 3 ports here. Three naval bases here, not ports. So it makes sense. So yeah, it is. I think just in general, gay women way more accepted than gay black men.
I agree with that.
Because you got to think from a
I
heterosexual man, what you want to look at? 2 dudes or 2 women?
mean, I get it, but it's always been a question I ask for people. I do it to my brother all the time because he be like, "Oh, I had these 2 bad bitches or whatever." I was like, "I had 2 bitches too."
I mean, but like, you got to look at it like it's dealing with gay is just like it's like literally going to Whataburger. It's like, what do you want, the double beef patty or do you want pancakes?
I feel like it's crazy in 2026. It's still so taboo, but so
Now that's the part I don't. That's the part I hate. Like, come on, bro. Like, how many? Like, what's the what was the gay dudes on Love and Hip Hop? Dang, I can't think of their name.
You know, the Milan and
Like after seeing
the light, what's the name?
yeah, the trade they trade everybody. Everybody was like he was traded when they first saw him. I'm like, I didn't even know.
Which one was Shane?
that nigga's a punk. Ask me how I know. Huh?
Which one was Shane?
The light skinned dude, because you remember the dark skinned dude was oh.
They tried to make him out to be Trey
for the show. We're talking about.
So the dark skinned dude, the bald head dude, the rapper,
the one that was with Milan, they had the baby mama.
Yeah,
Sir Brock.
That's his name. Like after seeing that, and then the Boondocks episode, and then you start seeing more stuff about this, and you start hearing more about the Download Brothers, and then you start just, it's like, hey man.
First of all, a Download ain't gonna go on TV and let his business get aired out like that.
Right.
And it's just like, bro,
Trey ain't gonna do it either.
If you want to be with a man, just go be with a man. Right. I have a problem with men who are like who just trying to keep it in, trying to, you know, the facade, whatever.
But be realistic in a world where it's not
that you're going to be with a man.
But the thing about it is the acceptance of it. At the end of the day, everybody wants to feel accepted. Everybody
want to be loved.
Everybody wants to be loved. But my thing is, when you grow up in a family where being gay is like the worst thing that could ever happen, or you are around, like, say you don't have parents, you don't have family, all you got is your baby mama, but you fighting this battle of, I really don't want you, I want your brother. Or whatever the case may be, it's like you now have to deal with being shunned by everybody in the world for finally owning up to your truth.
We're keeping this man going, you know, we can
No. Because this is a conversation to have. Let me give y'all this situation, because it's a prominent woman I know, family member, got pregnant, had the baby, didn't want to get a divorce from her husband because her husband told her, I want to be with a man, and prolong 11 years with a man who she couldn't accept the fact that a man didn't want to be with her or was cheating on her with another man. She would have accepted it if he was cheating on him with another woman.
That's a lavender marriage.
Never. It took her for her baby.
Well, lavender marriage is more so with the people.
It's more so accepted on both sides, but at the end of the day, he know he gay, she know he gay. It's an understanding at that point.
I mean, Chris did, and you Chris Jenner did.
It took her daughter to tell her, like, Mama, Daddy like men. Why is you still married to him? Go be with somebody who wants to actually be with you. Right. You're holding yourself up. You're not holding him up, because he's still doing his thing. And then the last one, I'm going to end it on this one. We have a whole party, the Republican Party, who say all this about gays, but it has been proven every Republican convention that Grindr shuts down in the city where the Republican Party is held.
And you know they're doing it in Dallas this year.
And that bitch is going to be wide open.
All my escort friends are like, I'm downloading people who had deleted. I'm getting Grindr because they'll be here in a couple of months. They already know that's where the money resides.
And you up here and you got this whole people talking about we gotta do this for gays. You got white nationalists talking about we gotta do this, get rid of this, trying to make gay a law. But at the end of the day, the people who making the laws are the ones who still sleeping with men.
You said it, not me.
Because that man that's running y'all country, we was talking about earlier, you see somebody, you be like, oh, he'll fuck around. He'll fuck around if he put it in the right place.
Child, that man don't know if he coming or going. He really don't.
He don't. But
I'm just
so
waiting for him to go ahead and clinically diagnose him with what is wrong with him. Because
I thought you about to say
a lot of shit. Well, that too.
Well, let me say that we our second episode, I said on here and it's still up there. I ain't check it out. I said Mitch McConnell need to die.
I thought he would. I mean, they found him unconscious the other day. Shit, I mean, how close?
So
seen him in the mud.
Yeah. So it's something.
I don't follow politics at all. I don't watch the news. I don't do none of that.
Hey man, look, long as one of y'all follow them because
I've been trying to get him educated.
Thank you.
He just started voting because of me.
That's a damn shame.
Look, man, I had a lot of shit going on. These folks told me, have you ever got a notice that you could not vote? Got one. I didn't know that was a real thing, but I got one. Told me I could not vote because I didn't update my fucking address. I was like, what? What? I'm in the same county. I moved
that was from.
No, I was still here.
They still had you registered in Houston.
I moved here, did a change of address, and did the whole registration.
But you didn't.
Before we go, the only thing I wanted to say, because he had his TED talk, he asked you a question. The only thing I want to say is, hey, follow me on Instagram. Things are going to get better. Instagram is fine shit. That's _FYNE_SHITT.
That is your real Instagram name?
Yeah.
You know,
fine shit.
I wonder how many women pissed off you because they've been trying to get that damn name. I wonder how many women. Boy, yeah. Jeremy, Rashad, my guys, I really do. Hey, let me say this. I really do appreciate y'all getting on, not just for who you're, not just because you gay, just because y'all got on and really had a fucking conversation. It's so hard to find black men to talk. And I really want to get more black men talking.
You should get my brother.
Oh yeah, he would talk.
Matter
of fact, we'll make him a special guest on our next appearance. How about that?
I'm with that because I noticed when we got black men talking, our numbers go up.
Oh, well, they're definitely gonna go up with him.
So when we got more black men talking, that's when our numbers. Because I always say this: women are more interested to hear what we got to say, whether y'all gay or not. They want to hear what we got to say.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this again. We'll set this up another time. Hopefully, cause y'all in Dallas.
Yeah.
I think we could probably get something in August. I'm supposed to be in Dallas in August. We could do this live. I got cameras. I got my microphone. I'll bring all my stuff. We gonna make this.
We have an extra room.
I mean, for you to set up and not saying you can stay here, but I mean you will.
If you're welcome,
brother. Listen, hey, look.
The whole thing.
Look. If I ain't had to pay for a hotel room, I will accept that because I heard my man make pot roast, and I'm a big fan of pot roast.
Oh, he cooks.
I said we
all the time.
You was in the kitchen can pot roast chitlins with the carrots and the potatoes. He said that. I remember that part.
He cooks.
So,
I cook too, but that's the chef.
So, Jeremy, Rashad, I appreciate y'all doing this. We're definitely gonna do this again. And if y'all ever need anything from the calf, if y'all need any suggestions, hey, he got my number. Feel free to hit me up because literally, y'all two should start a podcast.
I was just about to ask you that though, for it. Just if you can help us get started, what we need to do to get started.
Yeah, that's a separate conversation. I'm gonna take.
All right. So, like I always said, we're gonna get better and do better. I'm Florida. That's Rashad. That's Jeremy. And Quita and Park, they couldn't get on for Summertime to Cal, but we'll make sure they get back. And like I always, don't even repeat myself again. Y'all just have a good night. Cal Podcast, Summertime in the Cal.
Drinks up.
G14 classified. That's good.
Headline, Starlight. DJ Star.
be blacker than Lou Dang for the summer. And then I'm nicknaming him Hussein and Osama. That's a Saudi.